A hot topic right now is talking on the phone while driving, with handheld phones or hands-free Bluetooth devices. A lot of people think that they can talk on the phone while driving and not make mistakes, but the fact of the matter is they are making mistakes, they're just not aware of the mistakes they're making.
To explain this, let's take a look at Neely Levy's perceptual load theory. You see, your brain has a limited perceptual capacity, and each task that you engage in has a certain perceptual load that takes up a certain amount of that capacity. The harder the task, the larger the perceptual load. Easy tasks have smaller perceptual loads than harder tasks.
While driving, simply working the gas, brakes, and steering wheel has a particular perceptual load. As you can see, you still have plenty of room in your brain to take in relevant stimuli while driving. Talking on the phone and driving both have large perceptual loads and leave little to no room for external stimuli. When your brain's perceptual capacity is completely full, your attentional resources are depleted. Any task or relevant stimuli will be unable to be processed by the brain. Just because a stimulus is in your field of view does not mean that you will necessarily process it.
A 2006 study by Strayer, Drews, and Crouch compared drinking and driving with talking on the phone while driving.
Participants used a driving simulator, where they must follow a pace car which periodically will brake or speed up. They must follow this pace car down a 24-mile interstate with 2 to 3 lanes of traffic with distractor cars.
The participants were either drunk at a 0.8 blood alcohol content or talking on the phone with a handheld or hands-free device.
It was found that the cell phone users, handheld or hands-free, had more collisions than when driving without talking on the phone, as did the drunk participants when compared to their sober trials. In addition, the cell phone users also had a slower reaction time compared to the cell phone-free trials.
The drunks, by comparison, were more aggressive, following the pace car closer and hitting the brakes and gas much harder and more abruptly. In short, talking on the phone while driving affects your perceptual capacity in a similar way that drinking and driving does. Overloading that capacity makes it almost impossible for your brain to take in external stimuli, leading to collisions and slower reaction time.
When compared to listening to music, talking on the phone has a higher perceptual load because you are actively engaging in a conversation, where you only listen to music passively. So go ahead and crank those tunes.
Moreover, talking to someone in the passenger seat is not as dangerous as talking on the phone, because the passenger is a second pair of eyes, essentially combining perceptual capacities and helping keep an eye out for the potentially dangerous situations. In conclusion, many studies have demonstrated that the perceptual load of talking on the phone while driving can impact your ability to process important information in your environment. Not only will you miss the information, you won't even realize that you've done so. So, do yourself and everyone else on the road a favor and stay off your phone.